Greetings folks, Az right here. I'd like to talk to you about the word of Jesus Christ. Not really. What I actually want to talk to you about is a few changes to the channel I'm thinking about. I've got some handouts to keep you interested. With that said, let's dive right in. Okay, I've come across a few problems in the field and I feel they can be greatly improved with some changes, but I would really like to hear your input before doing anything overly drastic. First on today's agenda is the AzCast. The AzCast has gone on for a while now, and though I intend to continue it, I think it's well and truly time for some upgrades. I'm in the process of designing a new formula for the AzCast to make it more entertaining, streamlined, and easier to watch. Right now the cast is completely honest. I don't hide my screw-ups, and if something goes wrong you will know about it. And I kind of like that honest relationship I have with you guys, but I also feel that it's hindering the entertainment value of the cast on YouTube. This change isn't so much about hiding my failures as it is about cutting out the parts that just aren't that interesting to watch. What do you think? Should I maintain that honesty or streamline the cast by removing parts like Sexton Hale being AFK for 6 minutes? Also, I'm planning to change how the vids are uploaded to YouTube. For a while now, I've been uploading each cast separately by its rounds. I've had a few suggestions to do it in one big upload. I'm leaning towards that option, so if you want to stay the course, say so now. If that change comes to pass, it brings with it a virtual ton of design decisions. If it's going to be big, it's going to be bulky. So I'm designing a menu system to make things easier to get through, as well as an intermission and summary so that I'm not just hitting you over the head with the same thing over and over and over. If the AzCast is going to get bigger, it's going to get harder to watch naturally. Mainly because watching something is never really as fun as being there and experiencing it. The intermissions is just an idea to try and break up the monotony a bit, give you a bit of data to look at before jumping into the next cast. Detailing things like Saxton wins, number of casualties and property damage, the number of fails and the like, with a summary at the end to add it all up and tie everything together in one neat little package before the credits. The problem is that you can get most of that information from just watching the cast. It's even displayed in big and bold at the beginning and end of each round, so the intermissions are kinda redundant. Really, I'm just looking for a way to avoid things becoming monotonous. If you have any suggestions on that front, feel free to let me know. I have cookies. Now the menu system. Here's what I was going to do. First off, add a dedicated screen at the beginning with buttons to skip ahead to any round with titles and music and animation, the whole shebang. And then add a small out-of-the-way forward and back button during the vid. But then I realized that doesn't really work with the current formula of the AzCast itself, which is my third topic. Changing the formula. Right now the AzCast is a 1-hour show, typically from 8 to 9 on this server. Right there. Now I may be an okay commentator, but an hour-long show is still a long time, especially if things get heated, and by the time the hour's up people have kinda lost interest anyway. So here's the plan. Throw out the old 8 to 9 and bring in a round-based system. I'll commentate for a few rounds, something that's not too short but not too long, starting at the usual 8 o'clock. That'll give me a set number of rounds to do every cast. That'll mean it doesn't get boring, it won't kill my voice, and I'll have a structure for all the post work. Now, I realize this isn't a huge amount of time compared to what I usually do, so I'm incorporating bonus rounds that can be earned by certain means. Let's say sharing my videos will earn a bonus round, or liking, or all these other things that will help me out. Will also help you out by providing bonus rounds. And on that topic, I want to say something. In the entire time that I have been commentating, one person has taken it upon themselves to share my videos. One person. They know who they are. And I just want to say, I love you. And that just about rounds things up for this update. Whew, hell, that was a long one. And I'm sure you've got plenty to think about, though you're probably still thinking about that handout I promised. Well, how does a scrap for some good feedback sound? Because what I need most from you guys is feedback. Sure, when people say good job and great work, it gives me the warm and fuzzies, I love them. But they don't tell me anything. They don't tell me what someone liked or what could have been better. But that's enough from me. Thanks so much for listening. If you want to see some of the changes I'm planning to incorporate, click this poorly drawn Marmaluke hiding under a box. If things haven't gone horrendously wrong, it should take you to the video testing out those changes. Anyway, thanks again, you have yourself a good day, and I'll see you next time.